Hello and welcome back to the Flat Chat. I'm Callum. I'm here with Heggie and Aaron again. Without further ado, I'm going to send it over to Heggie for some important information.
We're doing a giveaway, guys. If we can reach 100 subs by the kick-off of the first Premier League game this season, we'll be giving away a football kit, a new one from this season. All you need to do to enter, go to the Twitter in the description and retweet the pinned tweet and subscribe to this channel, obviously. And if we get 100 subs, we'll do the giveaway. So let's get straight into this. The CDMs.
CDMs, yeah. So again, we're doing a top 5 in each position in the Premier League. Disclaimer, no players that have just recently moved away from the Premier League, such as Antonio Rudiger away to Real Madrid, and no players that have been transferred into the Premier League from a foreign league, such as Erling Haaland. Pretty simple. This time we're doing CDMs here. They're all CDMs. Well, we think they're all CDMs. Neves was a bit of a controversy here.
We've already had 9 centre mids.
We've got 9 centre mids. We thought we'll get 9 CDMs, and he does play quite deep. I mean, I think he's quite similar to Jorginho in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
the way he plays.
It's quite ambiguous where these two both can play, because sometimes you see them play a more deeper role in a CDM. Sometimes you see them play.
So we're going to try and
we're doing it in order from the worst to the best.
We're trying to do them in order.
Yeah, we're going to try.
I saw in the last episode, there can be deadlocks and it becomes tricky.
We don't want that, but I don't think we'll have as many problems.
Nah, I don't think that's one.
Right, I'll kick off straight away. I think there's 3 players that we should discuss straight away.
Immediately.
Jorginho, Neves and Partey are for me the worst 3 on the table.
Ndidi and Bissouma have got to be added into that for me.
I think Ndidi and Bissouma are just slightly better, in my opinion.
Not Ndidi. After this season, Ndidi's had a shot.
Remember they were doing it overall based on their career and
I know, but I mean, Partey's career has had a better career than Ndidi.
Not in the Prem though.
I was going to say
he's not been in the Prem for as long.
In my opinion, those two, they go off.
Okay.
He stays.
You think Jorginho stays longer?
He stays longer, I believe.
Right.
He stays longer.
Neves off first because he's not really a CDM. And because I want to keep Partey off first.
You basically just set up the poor lad.
Would you rather have Partey or Neves in your midfield?
Partey, but Neves
Would you
can play next to
rather
him.
have Partey?
Yeah, have you actually watched Partey play when he's not been fucking injured?
No, because he's always injured.
No, he's only been injured when he's not Arsenal this season.
Have you watched him play when he's not been injured? No,
we went to shit when he was injured.
That's fair.
He is very good. He runs a midfield himself, by the way. He does what Rodri does.
Xhaka's been good.
But Xhaka doesn't. Xhaka plays further forward now. He doesn't play as a deep midfielder. That's why he's not even he wouldn't be
a lot of teams
DM.
only play with one deep midfielder.
But it's all the best teams. It's a Rodri at Man City.
Arsenal's supposed to be one of the best.
They are, but they were when they were like Partey. Remember Partey played, but how good he was against Man City, for example.
Yeah.
And nutmegging people. He is very good. I would definitely rather have him than I would. Right, I've thrown Arsenal players off the table first in several of these videos already.
There's not
because
been
they actually have
there's
been
not been
first.
any Arsenal players off the table first other than Gabriel.
Yeah, exactly.
Tommy Asu,
but he was.
And Ramsdale could have been.
But that's because Arsenal finished 7th in the league.
I know that. But I think personally, if I'm going to look at this with the CDMs, I'd rather have Fabinho, Declan Rice, Rodri, Kante all over Partey. That's it.
Would you rather have Bissouma or Partey?
Partey, but I'd like Bissouma at Arsenal as well. That's what I wanted. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I personally think there's not a lot, but a bit of bias in that. I think.
No, really?
Yeah. Do you think Partey?
No, because I've watched Partey more than I have.
I think Partey's good, but I don't see if you're talking about comparing it to these guys. I wouldn't put Partey in the same conversation as.
Would you rather have Bissouma or Partey?
I'd have Partey over Bissouma, but that's about like.
Would you rather have Neves or Partey?
Neves, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you rather have Ndidi or Partey?
Ndidi. I think he goes quite quietly under the radar for Leicester. You can say that about a lot of Leicester this season as well, because maybe they've not quite been as great, but I think in spells he's been really good, and we've seen a lot more of him this season than we've seen Partey.
No, from what everyone says, does Bissouma go off first?
Yeah, I think so. He's also he's somehow dodging a.
Well, he's not guilty then, is he?
No.
Is he?
Yeah, but the coach.
Yeah, he's guilty of being a Spurs player.
Yeah, the coach says you are.
So Bissouma off first, and then we get send Partey as well. I would send Neves too.
Yeah, I would send.
Take Bissouma off first. We're doing it in an order.
Yeah.
I would then send.
And also for the fact that we've put him technically as CDM when he
again, I'm going to actually put some bias into that. It's a transfer season here. I want players that make Arsenal better. I'm not doing this based off this is who I think's better because he's an Arsenal player. I'm doing this. I want certain players that are going to fit into Arsenal and be better than Partey.
I mean,
and I don't see.
That's not what we're doing here, though.
I know, but I don't.
Better player.
Yeah, and I don't think.
Well, look at.
I think Partey's better. I think he's better than Ndidi, and I think he's better. That's it. Jorginho's probably better.
We're looking back on
he's
the
a different
careers
sort of
and
player.
this season and determining the 5 best right now in the Premier League.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this argument. And for me, these two definitely go.
And he goes as well.
There's a bit of, and well, I think he goes for my top 5.
Yeah, I think the other 5 are the top 5.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the top 5 as well. Yeah.
But we do have to do this in an order.
Yeah, we do have to do this in an order. The order I would do it is, first of all, Neves goes.
And then Partey, then. Based
You
on what
literally
you
just said 5 minutes ago, Neves is better than Partey.
What are you talking about? He's off the table.
He's off the table.
What are you talking about?
That's
Partey
what
going
I
out?
up with these two, man.
I think Partey's better than you.
You literally
Partey's
just
better
said
than you.
Neves is better than Partey.
Nah, I never heard that, mate.
What? You literally just said it, Al.
Right, it's off the table. Partey's probably going next. Ndidi goes as well. Then
Yeah.
is that what we're thinking?
That's what we're thinking. And then it's like, and then it's now we have to.
Now
decide
it's to
with
these 5 in some order here. Right, okay. So
Ooh. Now for me,
I think Jorginho's 5th because that's what the discussion there, is it not? Yeah, yes. He's not the kind of CDM I would
I'd
want.
have-
I want to hear what I'm saying.
I'd have him 4th just over Declan Rice, just based off his career. He's not won anything yet, whereas he's won a Euros, he's won Champions League. So if we're combining both this season, I think what he's done in his career is better than what Declan Rice is currently doing. But with the caveat, I think he will get a big move to like one of the bigger clubs and win loads. Declan Rice.
Right.
So I think he's 5th. He's 4th. I'd probably have Fabinho 3rd, and then Rodri. Kante.
You're having Kante first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are we
Kante
bringing Kante's career into this more than we are in the other videos?
I think
I've brought players' careers into it a fair bit.
No, I mean, if you're putting him first, then you're really taking that into consideration.
I think
you
what
put these guys 4th and 5th.
I think
Varane is 4th. For
I
example.
think what he's done in his career far supersedes
I think you could have a point.
He's not even had a bad season.
Exactly.
He's been very injury prone. I don't mind that. I think Kante maybe does. There's an exception to this rule we've had where it's kind of they kick around in 4th and 5th. But we did have him. We had him 5th. We had him behind Rodri and Fabinho and
We had Lloris 3rd.
I know, but we had Rodri and Fabinho ahead of Kante in the top 5 of the world class video. Are we going to change that? Anyway, let's go back to let's deal with these. I think they are the top 3 though. Let's deal with these 2 first. Jorginho and Declan Rice. I think personally, obviously I would rather have Declan Rice than Jorginho, but that's because age comes into it a lot. I still think I would rather
Who's had the better season out of the 2 players in
Declan
their
Rice.
career?
This season.
In their career.
In their career.
Jorginho nearly won a Ballon d'Or.
I know.
Exactly.
Are you wait? Do you want Jorginho fourth?
That wasn't even fun.
Do you want Jorginho? Do you want Jorginho fourth?
I'm just having a discussion.
No.
To get your guys' opinions on why you think.
I still think Declan Rice is better.
Also,
than Jorginho.
let's take a look at his career. Europa League semi-final, Champions League winner. I think that kind of has to go.
West Ham, Chelsea.
Still competing in Europe. I mean, obviously,
It's West Ham, Chelsea. West Ham only got massive a year ago, mate.
West Ham were always massive, mate.
Like
Always massive. Don't worry, West Ham.
Chelsea get massive when Abramovich came in. Like that was 20 years ago.
I mean, this one is just such a hard argument because if you say
It
you
is
would
tough.
rather have in your team, you're obviously saying
Yeah, that's
Rice.
what I probably put a lot into.
But Jorginho has had the best. Like out of the last 2 seasons, like Jorginho arguably
And also,
better than Rice.
it's also-
he never won a Ballon d'Or 2 years
He was
ago.
good.
It's not as if he's
He was
that
good,
old,
but
though.
he was really, really good at the Euros.
Yeah,
he wasn't really, really good for Chelsea that season.
Yeah, and the problem
They
with
won the Champions League, which is why people think he was really good.
That's the problem with the Ballon d'Or. They
Yes.
base it in team performances.
Yes,
rather.
purely,
Like
yeah.
Mane was in for a shout this season
Shouldn't be.
because he won AFCON.
Also, see if we're counting the Euros, beaten finalist winner. There you go.
I mean, that's based off one game though.
You're basing off one game and like the trophies that a team win. This is a top 5 players, not
To
top
be
5
fair
teams.
though, England was probably a better team on paper and
Yeah.
good at home.
That's very true. And they played, it's tough.
It's very
I'm
difficult.
still thinking Declan Rice over Jorginho, personally.
Nah.
I mean, they want, Chelsea want Declan Rice to replace this man. Like,
Yeah.
I think
he's just so expensive.
for this video, we'll change the mould a wee bit and base it more on career.
Yeah.
Do you want to give Jorginho it then?
We'll give Jorginho.
We'll give Jorginho 4.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
obviously, Rice is a better player than
Are we going to
Jorginho.
continue with that with this video and have Kanté first then?
I don't know if we can.
I think I like this man too. I mean, you know,
I
I
I
think
think Kanté first.
would have this man's babies.
Yeah.
I think he's just too good.
Whoa! That's going on TikTok.
Right, the only player that has like run rings around him this season has been Thomas Partey, and he gets sent flying ages ago.
Fuck. Yeah, you had one half decent half
Is it
against
not
Man
part
City.
that gets sent off that game?
Oh, he's not been sent off.
Who
for
was it
Arsenal.
that gets sent
I know
off
he
that
has, but it wasn't. For
Who
that.
gets sent off that game?
Oh, we'll flash it up on the screen. Who did?
It was
I'm not
Gabriel.
flashing anything up on the screen.
It was Gabriel. Are we going to put? Right, are we going to be fair here and put Kanté at least second?
Yeah, well, you have to put Kanté.
Do you want that?
Second.
I'm alright with it.
I'm alright with that. I still don't like this. But if we're going,
I technically don't like this, but obviously it's.
Oh, okay. But so if you don't like one thing and I don't like one thing, that means we're even.
It balances.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
so, but obviously, I was going to say, I got what I wanted here,
And I
you
got
got what you wanted there.
I think
I mean, I don't mind this. I don't mind Kanté. I love Kanté. I don't mind Kanté coming here.
Kanté has 1,000,000% the best career out of everyone on the table.
Yeah. If I,
It's not- it's not
I'm
even
honest,
close.
if I could do something, I would. If I could switch this, I'd be happy to switch that. I'd rather that. I'd rather do Declan Rice over Jorginho.
I think that's probably fair because.
Would you rather that and put Kanté first?
Yeah, I think.
Well, right, you keep that in.
I'm fine.
I'm more passionate about this debate than I am about.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine with that. He's a cheat anyway, right?
Do you think
Which is really good.
Right, do you think when he's fully fit on his game, is he better than Rodri?
Yes.
Different, so different
Who would you
player.
rather on your team?
Oh, on their game.
On their game?
Oh, Kanté. But I like
Yeah,
Rodri.
exactly, there you go.
The thing
There
with
you go.
Rodri, it's the dark arts. But I think it's just he's so good at getting away with it. And I really like it because I want to see it at Arsenal. That's what it probably is. Whereas Kanté, we've known for years this guy is.
And it's only going to cost you 200 million, Stan Kroenke.
Yeah,
For
well,
who?
Probably Rodri. That's 100% what City I think would value it, and I think that's probably fair enough.
City just wouldn't sell because they don't need
I
to.
mean, who does he want to go to? Like,
They're not going to go to Arsenal anyway. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for listening to that. Our top 5 CDMs in order. In 5th and Jorginho, then Declan Rice, Fabinho, Rodri, Kanté in that order. If you agree with that, give us a like. If not, again, give us a like. Of course, comment down below any suggestions and your top 5 in CDM. And yeah, thank you for listening, guys.
And of course, before we go, check out the tweet in the description to see how you can win the 22-23 football kit before this man next says that it is indeed match day. And yeah, that's been the Flat Chat. We hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.